And it really was just a classic November Big Ten football game. Stats are important, but if it's stats versus coming out on top, one's way out in front of the other. Those stats, nobody remembers them in December anyway. It's about to find a way to be successful, and our guys have done a good job of that.
Hey, happy holidays. We at the Hawkeye Radio Network hope you all had a blessed Thanksgiving and will enjoy Black Friday in the darkness. Hawkeye football wraps up the regular season for another year, and who better than to welcome the Nebraska Cornhuskers to Iowa City. Good evening, everybody. Gary Dolphin with former Hawkeye great Pat Anger. The Huskers and the Hawkeyes meet for the 14th consecutive season for the Heroes Trophy, played every year since the Cornhuskers joined the Big Ten back in 2011. For the last 6 games, 8 of the last 10 have ended as one-score games, and the Hawks are 8-2 over that stretch. They found a way to find a victory.
Yeah, and that's historical. That's Iowa football. We like a good scrap, and I tell you what, it's going to be another one tonight.
Hey, it's dark. It's cold. Good. Time to go to war, man. All out for our brothers. Here we go. Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
The Heroes game honors Perry High School principal Dan Marburger. A very emotional time for that family, as you can imagine. Oh, and we haven't mentioned it's Senior Day. Iowa bids 24 seniors goodbye in the 24th night game in the history of Kinnick Stadium.
This is how you will be remembered. That's what Coach Norm Park would always say. You're going to be remembered by your last game in Kinnick. Put it on the line today. Go out on your shield. I mean, I'd give up anything to play one more game in Kinnick with my own 9 team. So, seniors, don't leave anything on the field today. Don't have any regrets.
It is traditional on Senior Day. Instead of the starting Hawkeye lineup, we give you the seniors. Y.A. Black, Sebastian Castro, Jeremy Chaplin, Connor Colby, the all Big Ten right guard, Deontay Craig, Nick DeYoung, who's been steadier than Luke Elkin, Tyler Ellsbury, Eric Epinesa, Kyler Fisher, Jamari Harris wrapping up a great career at Iowa, Jamison Hines, Jay Higgins, the All-American linebacker, one of the great linebackers in the history of Iowa football. He's kept that middle linebacker tradition going. Ethan Herkett, what a year he's had. Nick Jackson, Logan Jones, the senior All-Big Ten center. Luke Lachey saying goodbye, grew up in Columbus. He's been a Hawkeye and is a Hawkeye for life. Hayden Large and Andrew Lynch, Mason Richmond, all Big Ten a year ago. He's played in 54 career games here at Iowa. Quinn Schulte, the outstanding safety. Caden Weegan, maybe the best punt returner in the Big Ten. And Alec Wick from Iowa City Regina. Those are the Hawkeye seniors. The Hy-Vee coin toss is coming up next, as well as tonight's game with the Hawkeyes and the Huskers from Kinnick. This is Hawkeye football from Learfield. Looks like not a seat empty. This is who the Hawk fans are. Doesn't matter what the temperature is, they're coming out and support their team. Here's the run-up. We're underway on senior night. Nebraska gets a 3-and-out on the first series at the 23-yard line. That's where Nebraska puts it in play. 1st and 10. 2nd down and 10. To the wide side of the field. Single receiver to the left. They're going to run the ball, and on a cutback, there's a lot of room for the tailback. 1st down. Iowa territory. Still going at the 40-yard line. Big play here. Nebraska 43% on 3rd down and 76% in the red zone. Raiola throws, caught, but a crushing tackle at the 14-yard line by the All-American Jay Higgins. Higgins was right there. No gain. Here comes the try for field goal. Kick is on the way. It is good. Just inside the right upright. And Nebraska, off its first drive, gets points. It's going to need to make a play in the air here. 2nd down and long again. Stratton to throw. Caught over the middle. Tight end Luke Lachey. Tight end Stringa goes in motion. Bowie is out there, wide out right. They blitz late. Stratton's going to go for it. Single coverage. Has Bowie out there, and he couldn't quite catch up with the pass. But now 4th down and 4. The Hawks will have to punt it away again. It's a low wobbler, and fair caught at the 35-yard line. 3rd down and 5. The ball at the 41. He's looking to the wide side. Hawks get pressure on him, and down he goes. A sack from behind, and give it to Ethan Herkett.
Just a lot of effort by those guys, and really huge on 3rd down to get off the field.
So Nebraska will punt after a 3-and-out. Ryan Buschini lets it go from his own 25. Here's Weegan at the 18-yard line of Iowa. Sidesteps a couple of white jerseys, gets to the far side. Now turns it upfield. Gets a block. Around the corner he goes. He's upfield across the 40. 45-yard line. Caden Weegan does it again. He's one of the best in the country at it. Third down, a little more than a yard now is Jazz Patterson. And he's going to be short of the first down. Hawks ran right into the middle of that Nebraska front. Iowa's had it for 3 possessions and nothing to show for it.
Game like this, possessions matter and field position matters. So let's pin him back and make a play.
Now it's second down 5. Raiola, deep drop. Means he wants to throw deep. He's grabbed and spun down. Another great play off the edge by Ethan Hurkett. The last couple of weeks playing like a man possessed. Now it's third down 13. They're going to throw a short flat route, and that's going to go for maybe 3 or 4. Boy, the Hawkeyes had that all covered up. Xavier Wampa with a great play. We're all going to do the wave from Kinnick Stadium to the kids across the street on the 12th floor, the top level of Children's Hospital. They're waving back, and a sold-out crowd. What a sight here on Saturday night in Iowa City. Huskers go with single receivers and 2 tight ends and a running play left to right, and big Aaron Graves threw his would-be blocker out of the way and smothered the ball carrier on the cutback. Okay, here comes the punt by Buscemi. Oh, and he shanked it off the right side of his foot. Did he slip? I mean, he ended up flat on his back. Stratton gives the ball straight ahead to Caleb. He's finally loose. First down across the 40 of the Huskers and down to the 38-yard line. He took a wicked shot for the safety, Deshaun Singleton, that bounces right back up.
That was a great hard run. Yeah, good hit, but hey, he's yelling and screaming at Caleb Johnson. He just gave up a first down.
Now third down, and Stratton's going to air it out on the far sideline. It's well short, incomplete. No flag. It was intended for Jacob Gill. Castaneda's back deep at the 7-yard line.
Yes.
And here's a ball that's knocked back in play at the goal line. Great play by the Iowa punt coverage team. John Nestor, I think, is the one who got down there. Hawks looking for a spark on offense, but they're going to have to call on the defense again. Good protection for Raiola, and he's got a wide open receiver. First down out across the 15. One to the short side of the field. Straight ahead running again, and not much this time. Raiola back. Now he's going to try and run, and he runs into a Hawkeye, throws it up for grabs, and it is caught. My goodness. And Nebraska appears to be going for it.
They just jumped. There we go.
They did jump. Good catch there.
I got a lazy eye and get it right half the time.
And so the Hawks will send Reese Dakin out again. Nebraska's on the move. Oh, here they go. First and goal from the 1. And it's a touchdown for Dowdell. Over right guard and center. Nebraska extends the lead. Straight ahead power running. They had a half a yard to go to get the touchdown and got it with ease. So they'll let the clock run out. Halftime, Iowa trails Nebraska 10-0. Nebraska fans are delighted. Hawk fans are not happy. And the Marburger family being introduced down at center field. Dan Marburger lost his life last January in that terrible campus shooting over at Perry High School and Middle School. Great hand for both citizen heroes from Iowa and Nebraska. 30 minutes of football left. Hawks with just 20 yards of offense. Nebraska leading 10-0 has 182 yards of offense.
Yeah, they've done a good job spreading around, making us guess. But I do think that our defense has really, they've done a good job in tough situations. They played hard.
I agree. Really good pursuit by the Hawkeyes. This will be from 34. Here's a bad snap from center, but credit the holder. He got the ball down, but it's hooked wide left.
Ball don't lie right there. You know what I'm saying?
It was a bad snap from center behind the holder, not the kicker's fault. But the Hawks get a break. The score holds 10-0. Second down 8. Gets this one. Caleb Johnson on a nice cutback. Breaks through, turns the corner. 35, 40, 45. And Iowa's longest play from scrimmage tonight ends up near midfield. So it is 4th down and 7. And Reese Dakin comes on to punt the football. Here's a straight up and down punt. High hanger. Fair caught at the ball's fumbled. The ball's fumbled. The Hawks are chasing it down. They got it inside the 5-yard line. Is that the break they've been looking for? No flags. There's the first big turnover of the night.
The ruling of a recovery by the kicking team is under review.
What'd you see?
It looked like their number 1 touched it first.
So that's a live ball.
The ruling on the field is in.
First and goal, Iowa at the 4, trailing 10-0 midway through the third period. Caleb Johnson cuts it back to the middle, down to the 2. Let's see if a tight end shows up and catches one here. On a play fake, a rollout right by Stratton, looking, nowhere to go, throws it at the last. It's completed to Luke Lachey, so we got the tight end involved, but it's just a 2-yard gain, and the Hawks are going to go for 3. Boy, what a stand by Nebraska.
Well, they've been really tough in the red zone, obviously really tough with stopping the run, too.
They've given up 1 rushing touchdown all season, and we just saw why. There's the snap, the kick is up and through, it's 10-3. Nebraska keeps a touchdown lead. Big play by Iowa special teams. Big play by the Nebraska defense. And after all that, it's 10-3 Huskers. And he has planted Rexroth, one of those future linebackers. Raiola. He looks over the middle, throws. It's a deep fade route. Oh, that's got to be offensive pass interference. Now they run straight ahead, busting it to the outside, and tackled at the 42-yard line. No gain. Great open field play by T.J. Hall. Boy, is he coming on. Buschini will punt it away. Single receivers Gill. Straight back to pass. A rocket over the middle, caught. First down across the 30-yard line. What a beautiful grab by Gill. He had to reach back behind him. Well, that's the final play of the third quarter. Hawks have been unable to break Caleb loose. But 15 minutes of football remaining. Nebraska leads after 3 quarters by a count of 10-3. For the Huskers with 200 more yards of offense, 12 more minutes in time of possession. They've run 23 more plays.
It's still a 1-possession ball game. We're going to drive down, we're going to score.
Do you feel like you were going to score in that?
Yeah, I just told myself, I'm going to go score. I don't care what's in my way. I took it personal, put my shoulder down, and, just kept going. And, I told myself the team needed me in that moment, and I was not going to let my seniors down. So,
that was just such a phenomenal play. You can't draw that one up. It's just a guy doing something extra, and that's how you win games like this, because it was tough tonight, really tough.
It's second down 13. Throws it behind Caleb Johnson. Caleb breaks through a couple people, gets across the 30. Oh, still going. Ran through a third one, still going. Cuts back to the middle. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. It's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Iowa. Touchdown, Caleb Johnson. How in the world did he do that? 2 white jerseys had him. He slipped through them, had no blockers in front of him, and ran over 2 defenders, sprinting 70-plus yards from the sideline back to the middle of the field to the end zone.
I have no idea how that happened.
You can't explain that play. Good things to get him started. The guys outside did a good job blocking, but it's just a phenomenal effort. What an unbelievable, just a fantastic individual effort.
He got hit by 5 guys, hit 5 times, ended up breaking them all, scoring a touchdown. That was absolutely elite. That was elite right there. Holy moly, Dolph. That was amazing, dude. Gosh.
I could look at that replay for a week. My, how the momentum has flipped. Listen to this sold-out house at Kinnick Stadium. It is deafening. Play from scrimmage. After the touchback, Raiola, nowhere to throw, runs up the middle of the field, down he goes. Aaron Graves knocked it loose, and I'll be doggone if that thing didn't bounce back up into his midsection. Now he hands off to the tailback, and he's swarmed under by Ethan Hurkett. Loss of 1, maybe 2. What a play by Ethan Hurkett. And the Huskers will punt it away into the breeze. And Nebraska gets the ball right back on a 3-and-out by the Hawks. Raiola throws a slot receiver screen that goes nowhere. Sebastian Castro had that play sniffed out. Big play here, make him come up 3rd and long. 3 tight ends, they run the reverse, and that's going nowhere. No gain. Great pursuit. Deontay Craig slid out there, and of course Jay Higgins as usual. So here we go. Deep drop by Raiola. He's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Delayed blitz by Jay Higgins, the All-American. Zach Ortworth, the youngster from St. Louis in the game. They run a blitz. Stratton to throw, and he threw right where the blitzer went. First down up across the 20 to Zach Ortworth. 2nd and 13 out of the gun. Nebraska gets pressure. Stratton gets rid of the ball. It's caught. The 26-yard line. short of a first down, so the Hawks need a big one out of their talented freshman punter. Steps into it, and he delivers. Fair catch back at the 19-yard line. Timeout on the field, Iowa and Nebraska. 10-10 game, minute 42 to go in regulation. White knuckle time, crunch time. Huskers flood with 4 receivers, and Raiola doesn't like what he sees downfield, throws it to the tailback. Bubble gets hooked, the ball's loose. The ball came out. Who's got it? Officials are saying Nebraska. That's all that matters. He fumbled it forward for a first down. They run a draw handoff and a gain of only a yard. Aaron Graves has been so solid in the trenches again tonight. He wrapped up Emmett Johnson. Nebraska asks for a timeout with 35 seconds to go. Overtime may be around the corner here. Double slot, 4 wideouts and a running back. Raiola back to pass. He's hit. The ball came loose. The ball is out. Who has it? Max Llewellyn has the football. It should be Iowa ball, but they're going to review it. I'm 8 stories away, and I could see Llewellyn coming in from the blind side, punched the ball out. Mad Max wrestled it away from him. This is a no-brainer.
Correct.
Is this fitting for Nebraska,
I
Iowa,
love
or
this.
what?
After review, the ruling on the film of a fumble recovered by the defense is confirmed. It's first down Iowa. Please reset the game clock to 20 seconds. Please reset the game
Put
clock
20 seconds back on the clock. And here's a straight ahead run for Caleb Johnson, and he gets 2. The line of scrimmage now, the 35-yard line, and with the wind, obviously they feel they're in Drew Stevens' range right now.
And Drew's got the leg. Obviously, he's just coming off a huge game against Maryland. Dude's tough, man.
This is going to be about a 53-yard field goal attempt for Drew Stevens. Boy, oh boy, you talk about pressure.
What's going through your mind as you're walking out on the field to kick the field goal?
Well, in the moment, nothing. It's like I black out. I mean, I can't, like, it's hard to explain, but like the second you leave that sideline, you're just acting on what you've practiced.
Here we go. The game comes down, at least in regulation, to this 53-yard field goal attempt by Drew Stevens. The snap, the spot, the kick is on the way. It is. Iowa wins it 13-10. Amazing. Somebody had to win it, and I'm happy to tell you it's an Iowa Hawkeye victory. The Hex over the Huskers continues.
Senior night, beat Nebraska. Sent the seniors out the right way. Hey man, D. Craig signing off. W! Let's go. Unbelievable, man.
And the Hawkeye football program.
Taylor, sign up, man. Hawkeye forever, bro.
Yes, indeed. Still has some way. Good job, guys. All right, guys.
Yeah, coach.
Good job, guys.
Way to step up.
First of all, younger guys, I hope you paid attention. What the hell's going on out there, right? Because sometimes you can't write a script. I think you've come a long way. Hey, congratulations. Just 2 things, okay? 2 things. team football, all right? Because tonight it was just crazy. All right, but guys stepped up when we needed to, made plays, all the things it takes to be a winning football team. Guys did a hell of a job, all right? Just a hell of a job. And it comes back, second thing, effort and toughness, okay? The value of effort and toughness, and you guys had it tonight. You guys dug in, second half, got it done. Hell of a job. Seniors up front. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
All right.